The Indigenous Employment Coalition is a collective of community partners, and our mission is to bridge the gap between employers and the Aboriginal workforce.
And some of the barriers are stereotypes of Aboriginal people, right? Some of the barriers are stereotypes of governments, stereotypes of First Nations governance systems.
We can break those barriers down through the sharing of knowledge and the sharing of culture and stories that come from Aboriginal people themselves.
Everybody has different traits and brings gifts forward, and you can learn from them. And if you're closed-minded and closed off, you're not going to learn that. So it's very important.
The inclusive hiring practices have been around for 40, 50 years. We as government and various government systems, actually both federal and provincial governments, have said, so how do we go and hire Aboriginal people? How do we make them feel inclusive? And the elders and the communities, Aboriginal communities and stakeholders throughout Alberta have given us the answer for the last 40 to 50 years. They've said, make them feel welcome. Understand who they are.
In recruiting First Nations and Métis peoples, I think there has to be some understanding the culture of where they're coming from, and some flexibility.
It's everyone's job to make people feel comfortable, whether they're Aboriginal, whether they're Caucasian, whether they're Chinese, Black, East Indian. It's our job to make them feel comfortable.
I think we need some older generational people to lead the way. So maybe I'm hoping that my generation, because those are the ones I'm seeing in the workforce right now, will pave the way for our younger generation. So if a younger person sees that I'm Aboriginal and I'm proud of it and I'm working in this job, then they'll be like, well, maybe I can do that too.
Ask around and encourage, and somebody knocks on your door, give them an interview, and I think you'd be surprised that what we can offer is just as good as any other sector of our great country.
The solutions are not complicated. It's not being scared of each other.